Right now, I am on my way downtown for my quick 1-hour family portrait shoot. A family-esque portrait shoot. So we're doing a family group photo for a small family that's visiting here. But they also want to get a few individuals for social profiles, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. Have my minimalist kit. I have the Canon R6 with the 24-105 f4 lens. I have my Godox TT685C, and I also brought my Godox dome diffuser, the little silicone one that pops up, real nice. And that's about it. Not much. We're shooting at a hotel, and maybe the lobby, maybe other spots if they let us kind of roam around. But that's the plan. So I wanted to bring a stand, but I don't think we're gonna be able to make all that happen. So still bringing the light because I know I can still use a flash within reason before they kick us out, or at least kick me out. But I don't think I'll have anything to bounce off of, hence the dome diffuser. That'll give me a lot more leeway with my flash than just trying to bounce it off what might be a dark ceiling, maybe not even a nearby ceiling. So the ceiling may be 30, 40 feet up because of the area. I don't know. It just depends on where we are. But regardless, brought my flash just in case. We had anticipated shooting outside across the street. There's a little park, or there's a couple little parks on either side. But it is, right now my car is reading 46 degrees outside. So I imagine downtown with the gust and just the overall shadiness, not shady like in a bad way, but you know what I mean? Like the amount of shade, I'm sure it's gonna feel a lot colder than 46, and ain't nobody wanna be outside in 46 degrees just for a few photos when we can be inside. So that's the plan. I am more or less hoping to get there about a half hour early, just because I don't want to pay for hotel parking. That's gonna be a bit, but I also don't want to park really far away. So the plan is, if I can find a spot nearby, then that's what we're gonna do. If I don't find one that I'm comfortable with, like if I have to walk more than 5 or 10 minutes parking spot, then I'm just gonna park at the hotel and just eat the cost. I know I could send it over to the client, but they're from out of town. I'd rather just not mess with that right now. There are clients I can do that with, and I'm happy to, but sometimes you just gotta read the room. So yeah, that's the plan. Get there, hopefully get into the hotel lobby area a little bit earlier, if I can. If I can, then I'll just get there my early on time, and we'll go from there. But the hope is, hopefully get there a little bit early so I can scope out a good spot to kind of do a few things. That's not right in the middle of like everyone trying to check in, but it's also somewhere comfortable for the family. Because, they're from out of town. They just got there. They're from out of town. They just got there last night. So I'm sure there's a little bit of jet lag, a little bit of fatigue, all that fun stuff that comes along with traveling. And I don't want to put any more kind of, I don't want to stress anyone out. That's pretty much my goal, to not stress anyone out, make things as easy and convenient and comfortable as possible. And then, yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's a wrap. Holy cow. So that went like horribly, but also like really well. I just say that because there was a couple kids. So it was a family. Their husband is having a birthday. They're in town to just have a good time. But little ones tend to be little ones. So there was a little bit of problems kind of getting one of the little ones to calm down a bit. But that's where kind of you need to be patient. If you're doing anything like this and you don't like working with kids, don't take the shoot. Coffee isn't the greatest. If you're not patient, just overall, if you're an impatient person and you just want to get in there and work, don't take the shoot. If you're just not good with kids, just don't do it. Just let someone else do it, like me. The big part of doing shoots like that is just being patient and waiting and finding out what works best for that situation and those little ones. For them, what I thought, in my opinion, was the best course of action was to let the little one that was rambunctious do what they were going to do. So that's exactly what they were down for. We got a few shots. It took a while, but we got a few shots of the family with rambunctious kid looking right toward the camera. Wasn't the goal though. The goal was to get the little one kind of doing. Oh, hold on, this road is closed. Sorry. The goal was to get the little one doing just kid stuff. We wanted to get him smiling and playing and just running around in that area within reason. So we got him away from the lobby area. We found a really awesome little spot that was out in the open. Well, we did the family shots. You saw it. You probably saw it. It's a nice little sky bridge. There we go. And we did that for a few. Got some really, really good shots because the lighting in there was stellar. And then we moved on to an open lobby area, just kind of a hotel lobby, but it was on the second floor, so it was fairly empty for the first few moments that we were in there. And then I think just a handful of folks ended up showing up to that area. So it was really just an ideal situation for rambunctious little kids and for me to use my flash and get some decent shots like that. No complaints overall. It was just good time. And I did luckily have my parking validated because it was gonna be $20 for that hour that I was there, and I didn't really feel like doing that. But luckily I was able to get it validated. Everyone was super cool. No problems there. That's the Sheraton downtown. Everyone there, typically super cool, super chill. So the plan now is just to go home, upload all these photos to Dropbox so I can work on them later, and maybe just take the rest of the day off. Maybe, I don't know. It's difficult for me to not work on photos like immediately after the fact, just because that's how my brain works. It wants to work on things while I have them fresh in my mind. But that's not always the best way to do things, especially if you have a lot of work and you have a heavy workload of other things you need to do. That's not always the healthiest way to tackle things. So I'm gonna play by ear. First things first is I'm gonna get home, unpack all my gear, take care of all that stuff, all the back end stuff, upload photos, make sure they're nice and backed up, archived, put up the cards, put up the camera, put up the batteries, all that stuff. And then I'm gonna probably take a break, figure out what I'm gonna do from there. Either work on them tonight, that way they have them for tomorrow, the next day, or just call it good and spend the rest of the day off. But for now, that's it. That's a wrap. I will see you in the next video. My next shoot's gonna be pretty heckin' fun, so I'm eager to bring you along for that one. Like, share, subscribe if you want. If you don't, I don't care. You do you. I gotta go. I gotta drive, guys. Okay, bye.